Welcome to AR News. Deja vu for Britain and Rishi Sunak faces fresh revolt within party. UK PM Rishi Sunak is facing a fresh revolt from within the Conservative Party over tax burden. Sunak has already made several U-turns in policy decision, with commitments on franking wind farms and housing targets scrapped in the face of Tory opposition by India. Today, web desk UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is facing a fresh revolt within the Conservative Party over his tax plans in the budget month. After the Indian origin Tory leader took over the reign of Britain, Rishi Sunak, whose 6 weeks in office saw him dealing with surging energy bills and a costing of living crisis, now faces heat from his own payment to slash taxes. The latest revolt is led by 40 Conservative Party MPs who wrote a letter to Finance Minister Germany Hunt on Sunday saying the government has decided to tax the British public at levels not seen since the end of the Second World War. We need to be able to reassure our constituents who are worried about the cost of the living crisis that every penny of taxpayers' money spent on their behalf provides value for money and is not wasted. The letter read the group of 40 MPs, which called itself Conservative Way Forward, said it would publish a report on Monday outlining £7 billion of waste that could be shed, allowing the government to cut taxes or spend more on frontline services. Reuters reported the group, supported by former Interior Ministry Peter Patel, also said the selection of the Rishi Sunak by lawmakers just a week after members voted for trust finally ended faith in any democracy existing within the Conservative Party. Sunak has already made several U-turns in policy decision within commitments on franking wind farms and housing targets. I will place economic stability and confidence at the heart of this government's agenda. This will mean difficult decision to come, the Indian origin UK PM had said, and it remains to be seen how he handles the fresh revolt. And the other end of the country, there is a big contest among Tory PMs to take on a desirable new constituency called Vale of Kent, which should have a strong Tory vote base. Party figures suggested Greek Chark, whose nearby Tunbridge Wells has been targeted heavily by the Liberal Democrats due to his largely Remain voting population, is among those in the running. Asked to the commit, Clark told Bloomberg he is happy in Tunbridge Wells, the prime seat of Windsor, home to the royal family, and with a Tory majority of 20,000, is vacant at his PM Adam Afrelly is quitting politics. Tory MPs suggested Ben Spencer could jump over from Runnymede and Braidbridge in Surrey. Spencer did not respond to an email seeking comments. RAB under pressure, embattled Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab, who is facing an investigation over bullying allegation which he denies, is also under pressure in next door, Esher and Bolton. The Liberal Democrats are throwing resources into winning the seat, believing boundaries change they make them more likely to win it. That's caused Tory MPs to speculate the RAB could jump to Runnymede. A spokesman for RAB denied that he is considering it. There are also issues for the Tories in southern East London, where boundaries change could leave Bromley's Ball Neil in Beckham's Bob Sweater with decisions to make about their future. One senior Tory joked that the party would have to hire a fleet of helicopters to fly in MPs around the country as they search for a new constitution. But another way, less jovial, committing that was the poll currently, where there would be no safe seats left at all in the next elections. Thank you.